Everybody, Retrobeard, how y'all doing? It's Friday and it's time for the gaming news, so let's get started. Diablo Immortal, some news on that. I realise this came with a whole ton of controversy with the classic "Don't you guys have phones?" or whatever it was line. But it appears that classic moment where Blizzard hit an all-time low has sort of created something happening that makes that line kind of funny, even more funny. Diablo Immortal is coming to PC now, and it's going to be Diablo's new free-to-play game that was supposed to be on Android and Apple. But yeah, now it's coming to PC in the form of a beta and an open beta, and it's going to be you can the gaming community have been given a link, and you can pre-register for the game on both mobile devices and the PC, so you can start doing that soon. Less than a month, they're saying it will go live, so this should be interesting. I realised that the way they treated fans, including me, was disgusting, but now that Xbox own them, hopefully that's going to be the sign of Xbox are going to own it. It's going to be a sign of good things to come. So for free, I'd give it a chance, but not that I really have the time to play a game like Diablo to death, but just as another option. Perhaps it would be a nice fit for the Switch. We shall see. So, on a different note, Nintendo Switch has surpassed the PlayStation 4 to become the fourth best-selling console ever in the US, in the United States. So that's quite impressive because the PlayStation 4 was a humongous seller. I mean, I'm more interested in global sales personally because I'm not in the US. Well, I've spent time in my youth out there. I've not been there for many years, and I'm more interested in it overtaking the PlayStation 4 globally, but still it's a good start. Switch deserves it because of what it lacks in power, it makes up for in character and game library and value and uniqueness. I think consoles like the Switch that are low energy, low footprint and versatile really is the future of gaming, and the Switch deserves to be the best seller. Hopefully it will become the greatest selling console of all time. That would be pretty magnificent. So lifetime global Switch sales have reached 107.65 million units as of March the 31st, which obviously was a month and a half ago or so. Am I right? Yeah, about a month and a half ago. So that's probably even higher now. And Nintendo expects to sell 21 million Switch consoles throughout the fiscal year. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. So if the Switch can continue its momentum, it'll outpace global sales of the PlayStation 4 and Game Boy over the course of this financial year. So it's the global sales that really interest me. The PS2 is the best-selling console of all time with 155 million lifetime sales. Although the PlayStation 2 was a totally amazing console, and it deserves the number one. Because A, it was out for so long, and B, it pioneered affordable DVD players, and it just had an amazing library of games that endure to this day. I think they've forgotten Nintendo DS in all this, because I'm sure Nintendo DS had pretty darn incredible sales itself. I'll have to look into that to verify, and I do count the DS, because the Switch is a handheld as well. So yeah, excellent, well-deserved Switch, well played. Of course, I'm probably fanboying because of having my Switch OLED, which I'm going to play a bit later. I can't wait. Anyway, on to the next story. If you're in the UK or surrounding territories, Game has PlayStation 5s in stock still, with all different packages ranging from the base package right up to fancy packages, including games like Horizon and stuff, and headsets and extra joypads and crap like that. So if you're after a PlayStation 5, I'm your man. I'm helping you out there. There was, so that's good. So go ahead and order, and you'll probably get it tomorrow if you hurry up. Also, PlayStation 5 say at the Game Collection Now, yes, it's 759 quid, but look at what it comes with. Elden Ring, Launch Edition, Deathloop, Back 4 Blood, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Watch Dogs Legion, Fortnite, The Last Laugh Bundle, and Mortal Kombat 11. So it's more, but look at what you get with it. If that's your cup of tea, it's £759.95. So I've given you two places with various options to get a PlayStation 5 if you're desperate for one. It looks like the chip shortage is becoming less of an issue in the UK, so enjoy, my friends, enjoy. And another deal, the Microsoft website in the UK, I'm assuming other territories have got a comparable deal. They're doing a £25 gift card when you buy an Xbox Series S bundle. It's and it comes with add-on content for Rocket League and Fortnite. If that's your bag or your cup of tea, there you go. It's in stock and waiting for you for $249.99. That's not a bad deal if that's your bag. Not a bad deal indeed. So enjoy, my friends, enjoy. And the final story for today, the great man Phil Spencer, the saviour of Xbox, who's returned it to glory, although still not the glory of the 360 days, let's be honest. He says Xbox must work better to meet expectations after Starfield delay. So he's saying, on Twitter, he's saying they've got to work better to meet expectations. These decisions are hard on teams making the games and our fans. While I fully support giving teams time to release these great games when they are ready, we hear the feedback. Delivering quality and consistency is expected. We will continue to work better. We will continue to work to better meet these expectations. So basically, blah, 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 blah. Now, yeah, we don't want a repeat of Halo, where they've released a quarter-finished game that has potential, but yawn, we're waiting for things to come out. And it's good that Xbox isn't horsewhipping its teams into crunch, like some companies have been doing. But on the other hand, Xbox, in that case, need to employ more staff to actually make the game in a reasonable amount of time. You see, this might be a controversial opinion, but I believe part of the problem of Game Pass is because you're getting the Xbox games included and you pay nothing and it's including your Game Pass, I believe that means the massive amounts of money from sales are not made, like how PlayStation, they're exclusives, they're premium exclusives, you pay a price for £60-70 or whatever dollars you're in, and then you're getting that game, and that game makes an absolute ton, and it finances and funds future projects. I think the problem with Game Pass is, whether they bring out one game a decade or 100 games a year, you're paying the same. I know that doesn't allow for subscribers, but you get the idea. The average is there. So you've not got the budget to make all these exclusives and make them quickly and have the incentive. You're saying, there you go. And they probably do get some sales to people who don't want to pay for Xbox Game Pass and stuff. But you're not getting probably 25% of the sales, and I think that's affecting things. I really do. I think Xbox is going to become, if it carries on this road, into the value for money service, but what it won't be is the quality service. An example, well, I suppose you could compare Netflix to Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime's cheaper, but it hasn't quite got the content. It's got some pretty good content, but you know what I mean. In fact, that's a crap analogy. We'll forget that one. But you get what I mean, don't you? The PlayStation model, which is, you pay for your exclusives, it will fund quality exclusives reasonably prompt. The Xbox model, this is the cost you pay. Why I believe the Xbox 360 days were easily the heyday of Xbox. And I had so many hours of fun with so many awesome people who I knew and who I met online as well. And I think Xbox now just is not patch on those days. It's just not close to how good those days were. It's quite sterile, really. That's probably a controversial opinion. That's just mine. If you agree, feel free to say so. If you disagree, tell me your points, because my mind can be changed. I am not set in stone on these sort of things. So, I'm going to go now. That's it for today. I'm going to hope you all have an awesome weekend. I'm going to be doing some time on my Switch, getting a bit of playtime in, a bit of testing and stuff. And next week, I hope to have a bit of footage, if I can get it to behave with my capture card. and a bit of footage actually of my camera onto the screen as well to show you. I'm going to have the OLED and the light running side by side so you guys can see the picture quality difference from someone who you know to trust is unbiased, and I'm not bought and paid for. I'm not selling accessories and things. You can see, you know me, I'm just a poor gamer, so I get no financial incentive. I just tell you my opinion. So, and if ever I do get a financial incentive, if I'm lucky enough, I would always either keep it clear to you that this is the theme of it all, or outright completely stick to what I'm doing, and then, you know, people can either, you know, sponsors and things can either back it or not. But I would always be transparent, and I wouldn't be, if ever I was selling something, I would never be talking with conviction. I'd make it clear, because you can sell many things, but you can't sell your soul, can you? And if you do, you've just sullied yourself. That's my opinion. And I think that's something the older you get, you realise. The more you realise with mistakes you've made, or times you look at the past and you realise you've made mistakes, and you have compromised your values, which I've done many times in the past. And not YouTubing past, but past in life. And, you know, never again. So, anyway, all that fortune cookie wisdom out of the way, I'm going to go. So take care of yourself. This is Retrobeard signing off. Bye for now. Thank you very much. Oh, and also one last quick note. I'm looking at doing a video in the next week or two on my predictions for the specs, price, capabilities, etc. of the Switch Pro or Switch 2, whichever it ends up being. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. It won't be a massive video. I'll be pretty condensed about it all. But yeah, so cheers. Bye for now. This is Retrobeard signing off. See you later. Thank you.